Konnichiwa and hello from London. Today is the London Matsuri, the UK's largest Japanese festival and potentially even the largest in Europe as well.
Yeah, we're going to go and check it out. We're currently in Bethnal Green and it's in Trafalgar Square, so...
We're going to have to get the tube all across London. We're wearing
We've got the Japanese garms on.
The
Japanese festival, especially Theo.
Yes, I'm wearing a Jin Bay, which is traditional Japanese menswear, often worn at festivals, like the one we're going to today. Matsuri in Japanese means festival. But yeah, let's go and we'll see what's going on.
How many stairs do you think Theo will get wearing his Jin Bay across London? I was thinking about wearing my yukata, but it just fit too much for me in London.
I've already had some serious looks coming my way, and the tube is just going to be even worse.
We didn't actually get to go to so many Matsuris when we were living in Japan because it was COVID the whole time. So we went to a few and they were really good.
A couple of local ones, but we never made it to any of the big ones, which is a bit of a shame.
Yeah, they were all cancelled. And similarly, this one has been cancelled for the last 3 years.
It's not been held since 2019, so I mean, it's like fate. We didn't get to go to any in Japan, but now we're back. We can go to Europe's biggest one.
The one in London.
The only one.
Yeah, Japanese food, Japanese drinks, and there's quite a lot of performances going on as well. So
looking forward to seeing all of that.
All good stuff.
We were just saying that the looks are coming my way already. However, we are in East London. You could pretty much get away with wearing literally whatever you want. So it's not been that bad. People just be like, they give you a look. Fair enough.
Although, once we get there, I think there'll be quite a few people wearing traditional Japanese.
Well, I hope it's not just me. I'm the first lady of Juicy Couture. Got a real man.
Is that your tube boy?
It's Tube Boy. Tube Girl. But my version. In the garms. I am absolutely not doing it on the tube.
You've got to do it on the tube, otherwise it's just Path Boy.
Path Boy.
Dancing on the path.
Park Boy.
Oni-chan.
I've got to wait 9 minutes for a train. It's a classic Sunday service on the tube.
So hot in here.
If you're not familiar with the Central Line is the oven of the tube. It's so hot. It's disgusting. Yeah, it's sweaty already. We've just been down there for like 5 minutes.
But I feel like this is nice and breezy then.
This is
perfect fit.
Nice and breezy,
tube.
But this could be a tube fit in Bethnal Green.
You look like such a mental tourist.
Maybe I am. If you recognise the socks, fair play to you. We've got the old Famima socks.
Represent.
Famima is the ultimate convenience store, the go-to convenience store for socks.
We're out the tube. It took a bit longer than expected because every time I got there it was like a 10-minute wait and it was really hot, but now we're cooling down outside and it's right there.
I mean, I fared quite well because I'm wearing the Jin Bay, which is very
airy,
very breathable. It's very light and breathable. Ikimashou, tanoshinde kudasai, which means please have fun.
Oh, mistake.
Crossing the road in London is always a bit of a
gamble with your life.
So in Japan, everyone's very law-abiding and they only cross the road on designated crossings when the lights turn green. In the UK and London, it's a different beast. It's free for all. Oh, I can see stuff going on already.
I told you we didn't need to cross the road.
But yeah,
I was not expecting it to be this busy. This is my favourite one.
You have no idea what it is.
No, this is the traditional folk music.
It reminds me of the time we were in Okinawa.
Yeah, it is. But then this is like Awa Odori sort of music.
We never went to Awa Odori again. Did you?
I went, yeah, in my first week. And we did the little dance that they're doing around.
This is brilliant.
Is it cute?
めっちゃ可愛い。めっちゃ可愛い。
めっちゃ可愛い。めっちゃ可愛い。
Future job.
Good job.
And costume.
How do I stand my hands? So we're here. I mean, although there are some people in kimonos and yukatas, and I think I'm the only person I've seen in a Jin Bay.
Jinbays aren't that common outside.
There aren't that many people here in the full get-up. So it's sort
There
of,
are some people.
There are some people, and some people have really taken it to the extreme. Some cosplayers as well. But
There's
I've
so
had-
many Japanese people here.
There are.
I'm hearing so much Japanese in London.
It's nice. It's nice to hear so much Japanese. But yeah, I've had a few compliments, most of them older Japanese men, which is fairly normal
Love the
for me.
Jinbei.
But they all love the Jin Bay.
The Ainu people are an indigenous people of northern Japan who live mostly in the island of Hokkaido.
We've just noticed there's a Hokkaido store sort of over there. We lived in Hokkaido for a year, so it's going to be a bit Natsakashi, which means nostalgic in
We're going to
Japanese.
see what they've got. I already had a look. They've got lots of corn soup and stuff.
Oh.
If you don't like crowds, it's maybe not the one for you. Unboxing, unbagging. Here's what I got from the Hokkaido specialty store. Onion soup. I'm excited about that. And pre-cooked Hokkaido potatoes.
Ready to
you
eat
know
potatoes.
that I'm gonna eat that later today. People used to give me potatoes for free in Hokkaido, so I mean, oh, I like that one.
I'll never say no to some free tofu. You just missed it. No more tofu. So we were just in the queue for this free tofu, but they ran out just as we got there, and then someone came back and put it because they said they didn't want it. And so some things in life just work out. So we now have the free tofu.
What should we make with it?
Tofu acquired. Free tofu. Anyway, the queues for the food is just unbelievably long. So we've got.
It goes all the way there.
That's all for takoyaki, which are like octopus dough balls, essentially. It's like an hour queue.
I don't think I could wait
I
that.
don't like them that much to wait an hour for it, but we'll get something else, hopefully.
Yeah, sure. 10ポンドになります。Okay.
Waiting to pay.
So we've actually gone for some takoyaki in the end. Takoyaki is like deep fried octopus in dough. Sometimes you get cheese on it, and it comes with ginger pickled ginger, special takoyaki sauce. It smells a bit like Worcester sauce. This is a really popular thing to get in Osaka. We've got as a wasp. Ooh. Itadakimasu. Hot. Oh, this is really good. This is Inari. This is sweet rice. No, sorry, it's rice wrapped in sweet tofu skin. This wasp needs to piss off. Inari is one of my favourite things, and it's vegan as well. So if you're in Japan looking for some vegan food, Inari is an easy one to go for. Anyway, more takoyaki. Oh, wish it slaps. Oh.
£10. Itadakimasu. It's very nice actually. It's got pickled ginger inside. I've destroyed it.
Fully destroyed that one. Tasty. So sushi is supposed to be eaten in one go.
Well, this isn't sushi.
So I'm going to try and eat this in one go.
It's not sushi though.
Wish me luck. Oh.
Big mouth.
Oishii.
Very delicious.
Oh, I love Inari, it's my favourite thing. It's so sweet. It's like dessert. Make some yummy noises. No, louder. No, more loud. Come on, more volume.
Yeah. So I think these were £5 each because it was £10 altogether, which is quite a lot.
How
I
much,
mean, it's nice, but
how much would these go for in Japan?
maybe 200 yen.
So if you order takoyaki in Japan, it comes in like a box of 6 or 9 or even 12. Similar like, sort of like chicken nuggets, but much better.
Thank you. It's very hot. It's like stock.
This is yasai.
What do you think?
Oh, it's nice. Here's Udetama. The lazy egg.
Lazy egg. So we've got some chicken karage curry. Karage is Japanese fried chicken, and we've got it with the old traditional Japanese curry. Japanese curry is one of our favourite things in the entirety of Japan. Kokuichi Banya, #1 curry house, shout out. Yeah. £12. It comes with the curry, obviously the rice, the Japanese pickles, which are everywhere, the karage, and 2 spoons. So let's tuck in. I love curry. I love curry. I love curry. Like foundation. It's good. Oishii. 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 Curry is just the best. It's an underrated food in Japan. Japanese curry. Don't miss it if you get a chance. It's really good. Yeah, one thing about this though, to give us sort of our overall rating, it's been good. It's definitely worth coming
If
down.
you don't like crowds though, it's
A, it's very crowded, and B, they're
very long.
The queues are very long. And worst of all, a real Matsuri has shed loads of booze, like Asahi on tap, you got sake, everything, but there's no alcohol here. There's no beer.
I think it must
none
be
at
a
all.
licensing thing in England,
Classic UK,
which is a bit rubbish, but
bloody UK and their licensing. No
I
alcohol
was
at all.
looking forward to a lemon.
I've been
lemon
hankering for
Chuhai.
a beer, a Chuhai or a Biru, Asahi, Orion, Kirin, anything, but it's just been water.
Probably for the best because it's a Sunday.
And it's the UK, so it might kick off. No booze.
It's the full flavour of Japan, a taste of Japan.
The real
The UK.
Japan. Right, well that was the Japan Matsuri in London, in the UK.
It was really good.
It was good. The food was tasty.
The performances were really good.
The performances were excellent actually.
It's definitely worth going. And
Definitely worth
if you're
going just for the
planning
performances.
A trip to Japan might be worth going because there's quite a lot of leaflets from like the tourism board and the train people. So
And all
if
that
you're looking
jazz.
for like literature.
But I mean, one thing I would say was that the queues for the food were super long. I was in like ridiculously
As
long.
in too long.
As in too long.
So we got
And the
different
food was really expensive.
Yeah.
If like in Japan, the food would be like maybe 10% of what it was here.
Yeah.
Like it was really expensive. But maybe that's to be expected because it was all authentic. And the last thing, there was no beer. A proper Matsuri has booze. It has beers on tap. It has lemon sours, chuhais, sake, all that jazz. You know, all the good stuff. And so we were expecting it to be a proper celebration, but there were no beers. So my day is ruined, and my disappointment is immeasurable. But
Probably for the best.
probably for the best, I reckon. But yeah, anyway, it was a good fun day out. Definitely worth going and checking out if you've not been before. Well, it'll be 2024 now, so it'll be next year.
Yeah.
But yeah, thanks for stopping along, and we'll see you again soon.